All right, we're getting ready to hike to Stiles Falls. This is at the Altamont Methodist Camp. It's in Floyd County, Virginia, near Shawsville.
Yep, and here we're gonna come up and I'll just show you there's like a sign in, and then it looks like here's a map. It tells you about hiking. You hike through the campsite and then the falls is on the other side. So, all right, here we go. As you can see here at the beginning, there's a lot of parking right here, and then you have over to the side here, you could have restrooms, so it's really nice. And then so we're gonna get headed off on the trail. So there's Laura and Jesse going. You can see us just walking down the trail. We're gonna walk through the Methodist camp here and head toward the falls. Yeah, so this looks like a pretty camp. They've got a nice pool right here for hiking beside. I think the hike is about 3 miles round trip, and it says it's moderate. It looks kind of pretty flat and good little place here to hike. Yeah, here's a pond here. Looks like there's a couple of turtles there on the log. Well, one went down. Let's see if I can get a close-up view of them, or a closer view of this one. Yeah, turtle right there. Just sunning it. It's a warm day. We're here a little after noontime.
Here are some pretty fungi early on in our hike.
Well, there's a spider on that tree.
We've got a lot of pretty color. We've had a lot of rain recently. I'm going to assume Virginia has too, so hence the mushrooms. And even more mushrooms. Yeah, I'd say Virginia's probably had a fair amount of rain, just like North Carolina.
Pretty creek, pretty creek. Oh yeah. Keep going up the road here. Nice level road. We crossed the creek once, but all this is still road before we get to the trail, I'm assuming.
Definitely a pretty view on this hike. It's a gravel road so far from the campgrounds. Actually, we're still on the campgrounds.
Yeah, nice shaded path here. Very pretty. Shaded road here. Pretty farmhouse here. It's all on this camp. Well, apparently the deer are quite friendly around here as well. That one we got within 20 feet of at least. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's in the middle of the day, so it's pretty warm here. Isn't it, Jesse? Yeah. it's a pretty shaded area right here that we're walking. Very pretty.
I have a nice trail map here at this fork in the trail for Stiles Falls. We should be getting there soon.
Alright, this is just right after the beginning, I guess, where it splits off. Looks like we've got a creek crossing. Okay, maybe not a creek crossing. All right, we'll go up on the right hand side for a while, I guess. I think it said there's supposed to be 3 creek crossings. So
No,
2 creek crossings. Okay. Well, that's easy to cross right there if we do. Okay. There's lots of places to cross. I think looks like we'll just cross right here. Should be okay. It's not too bad. It's not too high. So here goes Laura. She's gonna cross right there, and Jesse's coming right after her. I'm gonna take a different path. Yeah, this is a big wide trail, a lot of traffic. So this thing's yeah, pretty easy so far and nice and wide. All right, looks like another creek crossing here. No bridge, but doesn't look too bad. Hopefully not. Laura's crossing right now, and Jesse's going down there to cross.
Neat rock face coming up here on the right by a tree with a great big hole at the bottom.
there's a hole.
Yeah.
Here's some, looks like it's getting kind of steep again. Incline, so as we get closer, there's more of an incline here. But good path. Just in places, lots of roots. Now some, looks like steps and a little bit roped off area here as well. Yeah, we got some steps up here, don't we? All right, another creek crossing. Here comes Laura and Jesse down. Yeah, doing good. Doing good, Jesse. There you go. Good job, bud. Good job.
We have a millipede here.
Oh, you got a little. Oh, that was pretty good size, huh?
Crossing
What's
the
that?
trail. Nice big one.
All right, we're coming up to the falls. I can hear it. Kind of see it a little bit. The leaves are in the way. We'll get up there and see how it looks. Or maybe down here.
Here we are, Stiles Falls. Lots of large boulders here. Kind of down by the base of it.
Steep getting up to get another view of the falls. It's, Laura and Jesse are working on it right here. And it's a steep climb right there. But we'll make it up there and try to get some more close-up views, it looks like. Yeah, we'll get some pictures. Well, it's a steep climb here. Laura's going down. We'll make it down to the bottom.
We have a little steep scramble down to the base of the falls, and they're just making their way down with roots and branches. We're still teaching him how to do backwards walking instead of butt scooting. There's a natural inclination to want to butt scoot when walking backwards. Works best. Alright, we have Stiles Falls here. Kind of hard to fit in the frame. Alright, here we are. Jesse's concerned about sweat bees. Nice tall waterfall. Yeah, this is about 40 feet tall. Hike is pretty moderate. About 1.5 miles to get to it. And then it'll be 1.5 miles back, so it's an out and back, about a little over 3 mile out and back trail. I think Vincent's pointing out some fish. I saw some down there just a little bit ago. So today's July 31st, 2024, so we're in the last day of July. Nice, clear day. Beautiful waterfall.
Alright, here we go with Stiles Falls. Nice, pretty. Stiles Falls. Pretty waterfall on a pretty blue sky day. Yeah, tall waterfall. Nice little pool here to play in at the bottom.
I'm actually right here at the base. There's a little dry spot that I got to. So I'm closer to the waterfall now. You've got spray coming down, so it might be affecting my lens here some. You get a better view of the moss covering on the boulders here. Look at this spray. Yeah, beautiful. Then if we follow the falls down, we've got a shallow here. It's a little deeper there. And then you see my friends over there. One more shot of the moss on these rocks. It's on the rock facing here beside the falls. Just beautiful. Green, vibrant, lush.
Hey, look at that, Jesse.
Blue heron.
Here's Stiles Falls. There we go. Climbing back up. Climbing back up. It's pretty steep. All right, here I come. I'm gonna help you.
Now we're making our way back up from the little scramble down to the falls.
Little scramble down.
And we made it.
I did.
Handed then. It wasn't posed.
Right.
Can we go down?
I need some help.
Those were the spiders that roll. I found a millipede there. This little guy going through there.
Yeah. We got us some more millipedes around
There's one
the
going
base of
down
this
there.
tree where there's this hole that we saw on the way coming. Now we're on the way back to our truck.
Pretty little falls on the way back. Really pretty through here on the way back. It's a wide road, the creek right beside it.
Feels good on my nose.
Oh, the water feels good. This is the Stiles Falls trail map, right as you kind of, I guess, get out of the, somewhat out of the camp. So, and it shows the elevation climb, what it looks like, about how far that you have to go. It says Randolph Stiles was a sailor from the Confederacy during the Civil War. At a Sunday school picnic at Crockett Springs at the falls, he was showing off his skill gained from swinging from ship riggings by swinging on tree limbs and vines when he fell to his death. That is the derivation of the name Stiles Falls on the property. Okay, so it's named after the guy who, a sailor in the Confederacy who died while he was swinging from a limb here at the falls. Alrighty. That's an interesting story. Alright, here's just a picture of the camp. You can see leading up to it. Neat little camp here. It's called Camp Alta Mons. I believe maybe you could kind of see it right there in the sign. Okay, we just finished with Stiles Falls, and so we're going to debrief. We're going to kind of talk about it. What y'all think?
I am so glad that we did this hike. This wasn't one that we had like originally planned to do here in Virginia, but we were able to manage to fit it in, and wow, it's been wonderful.
It was like the beautifulest thing I've seen in like history.
It was. You really liked it, huh?
I think it was a little called observatory.
Okay.
Man-made.
All right.
They're just.
Wow. Okay.
But no, the cool thing about this situation, as opposed to some others, is that
the story that how they named it.
Well, that's neat. Yes.
But it's neat that, I mean, this is private property. It's on a Camp Altamont, the United Methodist camp, but they very graciously opened it to the public when they're not using it specifically, and we're in late July, so they allow people after late July and just before June. Between June and mid-July, they've closed it for their campers specifically, but it's open to the public now, and they've got a nice little visitor parking area here. So it might fool you when you first get here and see this dirt road and think they're going to be walking in the sun a long ways, but actually you walk a ways in the sun on the gravel road, but then you end up basically in the woods, and it's still a nice trail. There's some roots and some climbing areas. It's a moderate difficulty, but not too bad. We saw a lot of wildlife this time. We don't normally see as much as we did, but
yeah, and this is a pretty popular one as well. It looks like, I mean, because it's a pretty easy trail, pretty flat, except toward the end there. I mean, you gotta walk over rocks and stuff.
Yeah, how close to the falls you want to get.
Yeah, it's really steep if you want to get up.
If you want to get really close to it, yeah, you have to do some climbing and the scramble down.
Right.
But it's worth it if you're able.
Right. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Please subscribe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.